What is up, YouTube? What's going on? We're back. Check, check, check. Checking the mic, checking the sound. Check, check, check. 1, 2. We're good. We are good. Whoops. Almost forgot to set up my stuff. It's okay. I usually come more prepared. Let's get this going. Oops. It's May. Let's go, let's go. What is up, everybody? What's going on? Good afternoon, good evening, good day, good night, wherever you are in the world. We are back with another TSD Top Sports Debate live stream here and live over on my YouTube channel at Bet at Your Own Risk on the very first day of the month, May 1st, 2026, the very first Friday of the new month, and we are hopeful to have, just in general, hope you all are having a good day, you, your family, friends, and loved ones, and we're just hopeful that we are hopefully possibly going to get some wins today. Currently have a win that I'll discuss in a little bit, but we're just back with another stream, hoping to push for some wins and just enjoy sports, whether it's MLB, NBA playoffs tonight. Congratulations to the Knicks blowing out the Hawks last night. Didn't see that coming at all. I had to hit it one of my homies. He's a Knicks fan, so, and I got a couple other Knicks fans at my job I gotta holler at when I see them. You know, congratulations to them. Didn't see that occurring, but it is what it is. But we move on to today's games, and I think there's a NHL game or something like that tonight. Because I was considering doing a one hockey goal, and I was too tired. Still tired. Like today, I've just been like tired, like super tired, sleepy. And I'm just like, man, it's my one day off. I really didn't, like I was supposed to do a video for the channel. Didn't do it. It is what it is. So I just said I'll just do my picks here live. A few of the other ones. But I guess we're back on track to winning now, at least on my YouTube channel, because even though I didn't do it on video, at least did it on the live stream from 2 days ago and cashed on that three-leg HRR. Remember when I talked about Riley Green and how I said, like, yo, you may want to take him on the 29th? Yeah, he actually went that day. He actually did his thing, but then the next day when I took him, put him on that slip for 2 HRR yesterday, and he didn't do anything, I'm like 0-4 on relying on Riley Green to do anything. So I don't think, again, saying it out loud, I don't think I'm going to bet on him today. I really don't believe that I will. So if you feel like he can do something today against Mackenzie Gore here, you're more than welcome to take him. He can hit the sinker, he can hit the slider. He's been producing something, some singles, some doubles. So if y'all want to take him versus lefties, be my guest, as the homie would say on Beauty and the Beast, one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I think I'm gonna watch that today. Maybe I might. Yes, I still watch Disney movies, and yes, I still watch cartoons, and I play video games. I'm just a big kid at heart, son. Going to be like that all the days of my life. Look at that. Look how great he is on a Friday. He has a home run, 3 runs, 1 2-bagger, 3 RBIs. He's actually doing really well on a Friday, and technically he does well against lefties with a 3.0 batter average. So maybe you do take him for, say, HRR. I don't know if he would. What's his home run again? plus 630. Kind of believe that I guess they're both going to believe he's not going to launch it out the park. Probably due to the fact that because it's Mackenzie Gore. Let's look at Mackenzie's metric because he's been striking out a little bit more. He had back-to-back 6 or higher hits though. Let's see. Because when I look at pitchers, I look at if they're striking out people, and then I look at their outs, and then I look at their hits. I may potentially sometimes look at their walks. I really haven't. I've been thinking about doing a parlay for walks, right? But it just has to be, again, the read has to be there. So for him, back-to-back 6 or higher strikeouts, maybe matchup-wise, though, he might potentially strike them out. He might potentially get this 6, just because Detroit, they strike out a lot at home and versus lefties. So it just depends. But again, I also look at the pitcher's metric too to see if they're giving up anything. Singles, like a lot of singles, a lot of doubles in at least the last 2 to 3 games. So he pitched a lot on the 25th. He didn't allow too much that day except for a few singles. And then on the 19th, he allowed so much against, Seattle. 2 home runs. So he had a double here or another home run. So yeah, it was like he went 1-1 there. But then on the 14th, double, single, a single. Oh, excuse me. 1 single, 2 single, a double, and that was it. So he's like, in the last 3 games, only one of them he really did anything major, like gave up anything major. So could you potentially see Detroit lighting him up tonight? I don't know. Flaherty, he's been striking out more recently. He hasn't allowed that many hits though, but he struggles against lefties. But they're not striking out that much as far as the Rangers are concerned. So that's a good spot. But lefty spot, he's given up a lot of ISO and batters on base versus lefties. So obviously Seager would be a look. Nimmo, Carter, even maybe Jacques. He did hit a home run recently. He has Flaherty's number: 7 hits, 3 home runs, 1 2-bagger, and 3 singles. So he's positive. So it's just that this year he sucks. But again, this may not, affect this. He might actually produce tonight just solely based on the matchup. He's pretty much getting on base and stuff like that. So he could potentially possibly get like a double or something tonight, maybe even a triple. Again, you just never know what the batter's actually going to do, or maybe 2 singles. Because if you saw my pick that I put into the WAP in the Discord for Vargas to get 2 singles, he got it in his first 2 at bats, so he cashed. But I parlayed him with, I single bet both picks, but I parlayed him with JJ Weatherhort for him to get a double later this evening. So hopefully he does come through. His 2 hits is a plus 548. Still a potential for him to do it. It's just that he hasn't done anything in the last 5. He hasn't had 2 hits at all. He had 3 hits last year, but that was super late in the season, or whatever, in the middle. No, it was beginning of the year. So he did it once, but he just hasn't done anything, not since the 13th of this year. So literally the only day. Everything else is just 1 hit. I don't know, I don't know if you feel like he'll get a single at least. It's what is it? Well, if you feel like you get a hit, take him for a hit. But if you feel like he'll get a single, he had a single last night. It's a plus 200. I would probably potentially take that. And look, he's batting well on a Friday. All hits are a single too. So he's technically doing well. So maybe you do take him for the single. I'm just putting it out there. Maybe you do. I actually kind of like him doing a single. Let me look at Dingler. because Dingle hasn't done anything home run wise. Total base, he had 2 last night. He's 2-2 against them. He had 3 this day, 2 here. This was last year. 0-1 against McKenzie. He does hit lefties. Okay. He's hitting the 4-seam. He's hitting the curveball. So that's good. Especially the curveball, because you don't see too many pitchers throwing the curveball. It's usually the 4-seam changeup, stuff like that. Maybe even slider, sinker that you see the most. His EV's been up a little bit. He hit a home run, like I said, on the 19th. It's the only one that he did. Looks like all year, too. Might be potential. His home run is a plus 700 even, but that may have changed. Never know. For him to get a single is plus 115. For him to get a double, he had a double last night. Almost a 4.44. If I would have seen him dude, I'm telling you, if I would have seen a 4.44, I would have probably taken that. Probably. In the month from last month, because it's no longer this month, he had 2 doubles and 3 singles. 3 singles. So he could potentially get another single tonight. Potential. Lee. Let's see. 820. Minus 110. Plus 240. His strikeout's been up a little bit. It's juice, though. Nothing for HRR. He's hitting lefties, though. He's hitting great versus lefties, actually. 3 hits, 1 2-bagger, 1 home run. So that's good. He's hitting the 4-seam. Technically hitting the changeup. But he's still in the 4-seam a lot. But he's had success versus the 4-seam. That's pretty much what he's been doing really well at. Home run and a single. So first hit of a Friday, maybe. Oh, you know what? Quick sidebar. Because I haven't done it yet. Like I said, I've been so tired. I just haven't fully been free thinking like I normally do. So I'm potentially more than likely going to do this. Who is the other? Probably, maybe, possibly. So there's 4 batters who, if you weren't paying attention, one of them has been dominating, right? But there's 4 batters specifically on the day. This is why I love using Prop Finder a bit more than Outlier. Still use Outlier because it's still a beast of a site to use, especially for my spread picks, first half stuff. I'm never giving up Outlier. Like, I'm never doing that. Straight up, straight lace, never. But 3 batters here for a home run, right? And I still have to share a specific home run that I did take for the Oilers game. So where are you? Josh Jung. He has 2 home runs in the last 10, right? But check this out. Peep this. Now, this again, I keep saying this. Now, he's green. He's playing. He's facing off against Jack. He's a righty. He has righties well. His home run is plus 670. Right. On a Friday, Josh Jung has hit. Hold on. Thought it was Josh Jung. No, it wasn't Josh. Apologies. Not Josh Jung. I apologize. Not Josh. Like, that's you could tell I'm tired. I'm like not thinking straight. Give me a second. I'm gonna find that batter in a second. Give me 1 second. All right, it's not Josh Jung. It is it's Josh Lowe for the Anaheim. But not just Josh Lowe, but Gunnar on a Friday for the season. He is 3-1 on a Friday to hitting a home run. So that's 1. So Gunnar, he's been eating on a Friday, home run wise. Him, like I said, Josh Lowe, Sir Max, I think it's this one here. He has basically been eating on a Fridays, 2 and 3. Look at those beautiful home runs. 3 on the 10th and 2 on the 17th. So that's that one. And then, like I said, where is Ben Rice? Well, I'm gonna save him for last because he's the dopest. Josh Lowe on a Friday. He's been eating. Also, 3-1, just like Gunner. Eating on a Friday, getting a home run every Friday. And lastly, like I said, the coup de grace. I've already taken him, which was Ben Rice. I just got to share the pick. This dude, 4-0 on a Friday, smacking a home run. 4 straight Fridays, smacking a home run. He ate last month, all last month. So it's the first day of the month, first Friday of the month. I personally believe that all of these batters can produce a home run today. So what I'm probably gonna do is I'm probably gonna just parlay all of them on a slip, just for a home run, and of course hope for the best. Single bet everything. Well, I've already taken Ben Rice. Now that I stated that, but I'm gonna take Gunner. I'm gonna take Josh Lowe, and I'm gonna take Max Muncy, because again, Max, he's kind of fell off, right, a little bit. He hasn't hit a home run since as far as Fridays are concerned, since the 17th, didn't get anything last Friday. So hopefully he bounces back, right? Maybe he'll hit 2. I'm gonna take this. I'm doing this right now. The reason why I been kind of, if you've been paying attention to my slips, some of my picks, the reason why I take them is solely because of the number. And that number is 46. 46 is my favorite number. And I literally had a random thought. I was like, you know what if I just take a few picks due to my favorite number? Because 46 is my favorite number. So, since Max is a plus 4,600, I'm on DraftKings right now. I'm actually waiting for DraftKings to pay me. They haven't paid me the well, no, I apologize. They did pay me. I apologize. Never mind. Cubs are up 6-1. Something told me to take the Cubs for 6 runs today, and I forgot. Because like I said, I've been tired. I've been dozing off most of the day. I was supposed to take a nap. I didn't do it. I've just been watching some anime, watching some shows. I just watched the newest episode of The Boys season 5. If y'all are not watching The Boys, I don't know what you're doing. That show is dope. What is this? Dodgers? Where the Dodgers at? Because I'm going to take this now, and I'm going to post this now so that y'all can, let me just make sure that it's still, hopefully it's still the number. It is. Like I said, I'm going to say screw it. I'm going to take this pick. And I just, hold on. That's the thing. It's the cheese with DraftKings. Like, it'll say that it's trying to find my location, and I've been sitting here, like, on location the whole time. So I don't know why it's not just letting me put the pick in. Doesn't make any sense. There we go. So again, I'm only doing it solely based on the fact that Muncy is a plus 4,600 for 2 home runs today. Literally only solely based on the number. Like, his data is green. He's hitting versus lefties greatly. He is hitting the slider, connecting with the sinker. The only thing is that Matthew's struggling to throw the four seam, and he's struggling versus it. But as you see here, he has been connected with everything else. So the hope is that today he would break that and actually hit one out the park. And he's hitting on a Friday. 5 of those hits were a home run, looking for number 6 on a Friday. Versus lefties, 3 home runs, looking for number 4 versus lefties. You just want to know where he's hitting at in the batting order. And he bats really well in the 2nd inning, 3rd inning, 4th inning, 5th inning. So hopefully he will make the magic happen there. So again, that's why I said I'm just going to go ahead and take Max right now. So I have Max for 2. I have Ben Rice already. I'm going to take Gunner. The other batter that I do have from the Yankees Oilers game here And it was solely based on what the pitcher specifically had been giving up more recently. Will specifically, his metrics showed, and this was hours ago when I was looking at it. So his metrics specifically, he wasn't giving up much, right? He was giving up some singles, some doubles. But when he gave up a home run, he was giving up a home run to batters that are not usual home run hitters. Like Carter Jennings, he's sometime with his home runs, he potentially could go yard today. He's in a spot to potentially go today. And then the other batter, again, this was from last month, was Edwards. He allowed him to hit. Both of them lefties. Random spots, random positions for these batters. They both hit a four seam. So I decided to go with Beavers for my O's because he's a lefty. He's fully red. He's had one home run in the last 10. He's 0-4 against Will. He doesn't hit righties well, but he's hitting the four seam a little bit, sinker and the changeup, and he has been lighting it up a little bit. He's been pushing stuff out the park, well towards the stands and stuff more recently. Everything is red except for the day. He has one home run on a Friday out of 6 hits, and no two baggers, no triples. Everything else was a single. So maybe, hopefully, he'll get his second home run tonight. I do have it as a single bet. It was a plus 670 760 when I got it. I think like 2-3 hours ago. Looks like it bumped up, so I missed out on that extra juice. So I'm upset now that I missed out on the 820, but I got it. So that's that batter. Rushman, possible potential for him to go back to back. He went yesterday. I'm mad that I didn't take him, but he did come through on that HRR slip that I did submit. Finally broke the losing streak that I was on. It was 7 straight days. I was kind of hopeful that I would have broke the streak on the 7th day, because the number 7 is supposed to be the quote unquote number of new beginnings type of stuff, but day late, I guess. But look how green he is versus righty pitchers. 5 doubles, 2 home runs. Maybe potential you take him for a double because he's been racking up some doubles. His double for tonight, because he only has one, is plus 425. I'll be sharing the Max Muncy slip in a second. I just want to kind of break down some stuff. His fly ball percentage is 60%, hard hit 60%. So he's pushing it up and out. 333. Home run to fly ball percentage 333, 33.3. Again, he had a home run more recently. Some singles, some doubles. So that's what he's done last month. Super green on the day, at night, but still green on the road. 2 home runs, 7 hits, 3 doubles, 7 RBIs. So you have a plethora of ways that you could potentially cash with him because he's been producing specifically in the spot that he's in. So if you want to take him for a double, it's a plus 425. If you want to take him for 2 hits, he had 2 back-to-back, maybe goes 3, plus 282. If you want to take him for RBI, it is a plus 220. If you feel like he can get two of those, take him for the plus 660. HRR, potential for him to get, he had 8 last night, still potential to get him getting 3 to 5 or whatever. This is your value. So it's up to you. I'm still considering taking him even just for 2 HRR, maybe 3. Well, more than likely 3. So plus 214, or maybe 2 total base, or maybe 3 plus 316, because he might. Matter of fact, what is he doing on a Friday? Okay, on the season, he's 3-0. He's averaging 5 total bases on the season. He had 9 on the 24th, 5 on the 10th. Single wise, 2-1. Double wise, no, 2-1. You might want to take him on tonight. He's actually cashing on a Friday. 2-1 with an RBI. So again, this dude is producing for my team. It's my favorite team in MLB. So it's up to y'all. I potentially may take him for a double. If not, then maybe 3 total base. I could technically take him for 2 and just keep it at that, but I might want to. I'm always looking for the higher value. So Even though he's at a plus value at 2, I might take him for 3 HR or a double or something like that. That's that one. As always, Aaron is still potential to smack one out the park. He has 2 home runs against Cade, so he could potentially go hit one. I was thinking about parlaying like him, Otani, Schwarber. I think just those 3 for my own personal little home run parlay. Because y'all know me, I usually just do single bets and maybe like a 2-leg. I don't really like doing, like if I'm going to do a 3-leg parlay for a home run, I'm more than like going to robbing that joint. Missed out on Melendez last night. I'm so upset at myself. I don't know why I forgot about him yesterday. But I know why, because I was at work. That's right. Wasn't really fully thinking. Didn't have any chance to really look at any data anyway, because all the games started early. So I don't know if he would go back to back plus 409. I don't really see that number a lot anywhere on any spot. Hold on, let me look at that's right. I don't think he has any real. No, he doesn't. He's allowed some hits, but he's given up versus righties. So Francisco, he doesn't have any data, so you can't even take him. So there's a potential for him to go yard just based on the fact he doesn't have any data. Who knows? Because Mets went off yesterday. Was it yesterday? The day before? No, it was the day before. They lost 5-4 to the Nationals. So I don't know if it would still get, where's the things? 9. They hit 9 last night on the nose. I don't know if it would potentially maybe still hit above 9. Potential. What are you giving up, Scott? Okay. Rookie alert. That's right. Rookie alert. Potential for the Angels to run up the score more than 5 runs, blah, blah, blah. Potential. Just gotta connect. I missed out on Grisham. Was it the night before? Because he hit a home run. He was a day late for me because I had him the day before. So I forgot to look his way again. So he smacked one last game. So I don't know if he's going to produce tonight. And then Juan, I think I seen somebody post on another Discord that they got him for a home run. I don't know if he would actually go. He's been cashing on his HR more recently. Just beasting right now. 4, 5, and 4. He's just struggling against the changeup, but he's been lighting it up. Maybe I take him for 3 HR. Maybe. What's his? Is it total base? Total bases for 3 is a plus 183, so that's probably like the best value. If you're bumping something up outside of like, because I don't think he got a. He did. He had back-to-back doubles, plus 400 even for a double today. Does he? Let me see. Okay, he gave up a home run to Perez on the 25th. Some singles, double. He's allowed 1 double per game. So maybe 1. I don't know about Melendez. Let me see if we can find a double for the game here. Maybe he does. Plus 525. Again, potential for him to potentially give up a double. So Carson, you only got 1. Plus 500 even. Bo. Plus 360. Okay, line drive isn't good. He's been pushing the ball out though, so he finally hit a home run on the 28th. Because that day he he was in a weak spot this day, if I remember correctly, so I missed that one. So let me see Vientos. He had double last game, plus 450 tonight. He hits the sinker. Line drive 40%. Got some singles. So maybe Juan Soto for a double, because it looks like nobody else is really producing doubles on the squad from last month. Let me relook at him again, because I'm probably gonna, let me just cue that up. Probably gonna end up taking him for a double, because he had one 2 games ago. Some singles. So just in the month, last month, he had 1 double. So at the end of the month. So again, 2 days ago. So line drive is at least 20%, so that's good. Ground ball 20% is still decent enough. So again, potential for him to actually still smack a home run, still there. Plus 308. Maybe he does. Maybe. But I do like him for the, what you call it. Oh, I forgot that so yeah, remember, this was parlay. Vargas got the 2 singles. Waiting on Weatherholt to get the double. Hopefully he does. Potentially probably going to take Juan for a double. Let me get back on track here. So what I was going to do, I kind of sidetracked myself with what I was really going to talk about, what I really want to do tonight, is potentially put together like a 3-leg, 2 hits each. That's the slip that I really want to put together. Technically, Vargas was going to go on that slip, but I was too tired, and I was kind of like, because I woke up at like 4 this morning and was up, but I'm just like super tired. So I'm really, my body knows when my vacation is coming up, and it, you know what I mean? And it's usually, you know, the weekend and the week when I'm probably more than likely going to be running up and down the hallways of my job just to get to Friday next week so I can enjoy my 10 days off. So maybe, because again, he's facing off against Flaherty. Let's see. Brandon Nimmo has hit 2 hits. He's had 2 hits in the last 10 3 times. He has 1 game where he had 2 hits last year, so that's not good. Because I'll rather this matchup with the head-to-head to kind of give me a little bit more oomph to why I would lean towards taking them for 2 hits. Now on the Friday, on the just in general, he's hit 2 hits multiple times, but just on the season, he's only done it 1 time on a Friday. And that was on the 3rd of last month. And then him on the road, same thing, 3 hits. Which also means what for a Friday on the road? 2 of those games, but that was last year, and none this year on a Friday. So maybe I don't look his way. Like I need everything to kind of line up for me to be like, all right, I need to take you for 2 hits. I don't think I'm gonna take Joan twice. He's cashed with 2 hits. He's cashed with 2 hits against the squad. So this is like a perfect look too, right? Oh man, Friday, 1 2 hit, 3 on a Friday, on the road. Oh man, look how beautiful that is. The last 3 of the last 5, 3 straight 2-hitter. So if y'all want to take Josh for 2 hits, go and take him as plus 270, 257. Just in general, just off the basis of what you're seeing here, he's literally in the perfect spot to potentially get multiple hits tonight. So I'm gonna queue it up at least. I really don't want to take him twice, but I'm probably gonna take him twice. I don't really see. Man, Torque was on a heater here. 3. Okay, 3. What is he doing at home? Only 1 game. That's not good. 1 game. 1, 2. Okay, none. So no 2 hitters. He's at least got 1 hit on So if you want to take him on a parlay, that would be good because he's at least on a Friday been producing. So this is good for you to take him for just one hit. You would just take it as a single bet, just, $10 bet, you put 15, 17 bucks down to get a profit back. And then you would parlay him with somebody else. Maybe I might do a 5 or 6 leg one hit parlay one day. I don't know if I would do that tonight though. Bowers came through for us last night. He had how many HR last night? Four, right? Because I had him for 3. I thought about taking him for 4, and I was like, no, I'm just do it for 3. So I don't know if he would. It's 333. See, this is my thing. I want to take him now because it's 333. I see the number all the time. Let me see what his 2 hits are. Plus 300. 3 here. Okay. This year, he's had 2 hits each against them. So that's positive. So he's technically 2-1 against Washington with 2 hits. Friday, 4 on a Friday. Okay. This year, 2 out of 3 Fridays. So he's already looking really great. I'm really leaning towards him automatically. It's just his road games he hasn't produced. 2 out of 3. And then on a Friday. On a Friday. Yeah. Sort of, kind of. He had 3 hits on the 17th. So he's technically producing hits on the Friday. So let's cue you up, sir, for 2. Actually like it. Like it a lot. And let me let me look on BetMGM now to see if that's still up plus 300, right? It's plus 300. Log into BetMGM now. I want to see if this is a plus 300. Yeah, this is how y'all find y'all 2-leg, 3-leg push slips. That's what I call them, push slips. Where is... Oh, shoot. Diamondbacks came back. It's no longer 6-1, it's 6-5. Somebody must have hit a home run. Let me see. And also on Chicago. Nope. Nobody hit a home run on Chicago. Bush got 4 HRR. Kelly got 3. PCA got 2. Swanson got 3. Missed out on Swanson. Horner still got 2. Bregman got 3. Perdomo hit a home run. So he's the only one that smacked. Vargas has 5 HRR. Perdomo has 6 HRR. Fernandez has 2. And Barossa has 5 HRR. So again, Perdomo's the only one that came through. Let me what was that about? What the heck? Let me peep something for Perdomo. Let me see something real quick. Because I kind of looked at him, but I was like, I don't know if he's going to actually go yard or anything like that. Switch batter. His home run was a plus 18. Because that's what I was saying. Like, I looked at that plus 18, and I was like, well, what if I just throw 5 on that real quick, and he actually smacks one out the park? And I didn't do it. Because, he was only green versus the fastball. He hasn't really done much as far as anything, just outside of, like, some singles and stuff. Because technically he did get he had a double. So for him to get a double was a plus 435. So his other hit was the home run. And then his splits were not great. So it was just like, you just really didn't know. So he's just one of those random batters that smacked one. So yeah, what can you do? So congratulations to him on smacking one out the park, tying the ball game up. It's only the middle of the 6th inning. Let me get back to BetMGM so I can, because I'm more than likely gonna take that off, take that off. You know what? Let me fix that. It's my fault. That's what I meant to do. But I really am liking Bowers for 2 hits just alone, because he's producing. Whoa. Did not mean to click on the Red Sox to cover the run line. So batter, batting. Okay, automatically there. And oh, there we go. He's still a plus 300. So I took that. I placed a bet for Bowers to get 2 hits. Let me submit this what you call it real quick before this line moves any or budges anything. Muncie 2 homers, so that y'all can, if y'all want to tell this, y'all can do this now. Let's see. 1 unit. And posting this in the Discord now. There we go. Again, this is the method to my own madness, my own betting journey. I just put the slip in and hope for the best. If it doesn't work out, if it comes close, I know that I was in the right. I was on the right path. What the? Hold on. What in the world just happened? Give me a second. I don't know what I just did. Give me a second. I don't know what the heck happened. Okay. That's there. And WAP. Oh, nice. Lando just smacked on something. Everybody record a hit. Nice. I think he did talk about it in his video, if I remember. So he cashed on something. My man. Greatness. Legend. Nah, you know what? I'll submit this in the free section. I'm gonna do that. So let me put this in the page. Nah, I'll put it in the free. Hopefully it comes through. And I said Jung's, he does look good. All right. Let's see. Look at CJ. He went yesterday. Let me look at your boy here. Now they're striking out a lot though. He's giving up singles, 1 double. Okay, mostly singles. Okay, 2 home runs on the 14th, but mostly singles. Double, mostly singles, a home run. This is all on the 1st. Okay. So he's given up 3 home runs out of the last 3 pitching days. He's been striking out a lot of people though. Maybe you take him for 7 strikeouts. Maybe you take him for 8, plus 150 for 8. Because again, Washington's striking out a lot at home. And they're a little bit closer to the, to striking out versus his specific arm. So you might want to consider taking him for that 7. Again, it's plus 150. For 8. Mead went yard 2 days ago. He's smacking righties. His is a plus 875. He's only hitting the curveball. He's hitting great at night. Technically at home too, he just struggles on the day. Okay, maybe. James, sir, you have not hit anything in the last few days, as far as the home run is concerned. Or just, actually, you're on a slump. Do you wake up tonight? Yeah, because he's been pushing. I don't know why it's not showing. No, never mind. Yeah, hold on. Apologies. Yeah, never mind. HRR. If it was plus value, I'd have like maybe consider taking him for 2 strikeouts. He's been striking out a lot. Maybe. Okay. Wow. Even plus 800, excuse me. Plus 116. He's hitting forcing the slider, so that's good. Because maybe you can still produce a 2 HRR if you decide to take that on a straight bet. He too has been connecting with the ball. What's his single? Plus 115. Maybe you take Drake for a single. Let's cue that up because I'm probably going to take that. Because he might actually make that happen. Terrain. Sir. You're on a 3-game streak. 4 HRR or more. The question becomes, are you going to smack 4 HRR tonight? Maybe even 3. What's 3? Plus 165. You're hitting the 4-seam and the curveball technically, and the sinker. He's not throwing the sinker that much. He too has been connected. Like Washington, they are still doing their thing. They kind of, I want to say, slowed down a little. Like they lost some games, but they still. Just a second here. Washington's record is. Okay, they're actually. I thought that they were. I guess they did come. I guess they did kind of fall off. They're 15-17. They were. I swear that's how time fast. The time flies by so fast. Because they were literally like. I think they were like 12-7 or something like that. Literally, now they're under 500 by 2 games. So. They fell off quick as fast as they like were doing their thing. As fast as they fell off. So Ryan here, he did not come through for me last night. He has a double against the pitcher. So this is probably a minus 110 or something. Probably it's because it's a 102 on there. Because he's still connecting with the pitch mix. Let me look at Brady here. A lot of singles. So yeah, you might want to consider taking him for like even Ryan for a single. I don't know. Like Brandon finally went for a home run last night, but I think it was late in the game. So I don't know if he's actually gonna go back to back. He's literally 0-4. He has no hits against Brady. None. So Brady has his number. So I don't know what he's gonna do against him tonight. Like he's green on the day. No home runs on Friday either. He's looking for his 9th home run batting second, his 7th home run batting versus righty pitchers, 3rd at night, 4th at home. So again, I don't know if he's actually going to do it. If anything, I would more than likely feel more comfortable taking him for HRR or total base. Let me see, plus 35, 135 for 2. Like I'll probably feel more comfortable even taking him for maybe 3 HR, but more than likely 2. But Ryan looking like the best. Let me look at Nick here, because he came through for me. I think it was here on the 28th for 3 HRR that day. Finished with 4. He has no hits against Brady, so Brady he has their number, even though he doesn't have their actual number to call. At least I don't think so. A lot of singles. So 80%. He's been getting a lot of doubles. He's been getting a lot of 2 singles. Do I take a chance for him to get 2 singles tonight? Does he actually get 2 singles? Let me see. Let me break this down. Dude, he is crushing it at home. Man, he had 3 straight 2 single games. Only 2 games he had 2 singles. And he struggles on a Friday at home. Nothing, well, okay, 0-1 currently. So everything else is from last year. So that was on the 17th. So outside of the day, at home specifically, he has been handling business. I'm mad at myself. I missed this stuff, though. So maybe. Oh, head-to-head, though, he doesn't have any. All right. So it's like a 50-50 chance for him to get 2 hits. Basically 2 singles. But this is the easier thing to do. Take him for the plus 240 for the 2 hits. Simple, right? This is the harder thing that you want to look for. So again, my question would be, would you go for the push for him to get 2 singles, or would you just go for 2 hits? Because he could potentially still get the 2 hits. Spencer, that's what we're really looking for. We're looking for batters for 2 hits anyway. No, not at home. Okay, he's been eating on the day. Three hits on the 17th. So 1 and 2 on the day. Last 5 Fridays at home, he's averaging 2, but on the season, averaging 2, 1.5 because of the 3. So it's kind of a potential, maybe possibly he'll still get, hit 1 early and then you're waiting for him to get 2. So maybe you do still take him for the 2. Nate is super green. Is he the greenest cat on the board outside of Bledley? 333, 2 singles. Well, excuse me, 1 single, 1 home run. He sucks at night. 1 home run, 1 single on versus righties. 1 home run, 1 single. Batting 7th, 333. No for the day. 2 against them. Oops. That was 2 last year. 2 last year. Okay. Let me look at Nate. 4-2, 2 hits. What's the 2? Plus 300 again. Versus them, he loves getting 2 hits, pretty much. 1 against us. 1 on a Friday. That was a recent one. So maybe you potentially take the chance that he actually gets 2 hits tonight. Versus Mitchu, he only has 1 hit against him. Maybe. You know, let me look at Sal. Plus 240 for 2. 3 the last 10 road games. Only none on a Friday on the year. So that also means he's 0 and whatever at home. I mean on the road. He sucks against the sweeper. I don't even think I want to take because he's throwing the sweeper. Only 1 hit on a Friday. That was a single. Okay, actually, this is where he bats the most. So he has the most home runs in this spot. He bats great in the first, second, and third inning, and fifth. So Sal could technically still produce tonight. I just don't know if Mitch is specifically going to give up anything. He's given up some 40% line drive, so that's a start. Hold on, what is You're struggling against lefties. You're a righty. So I would have to more than likely look at Nate. Because he might get the 2. He just doesn't have a back-to-back game with 2. Maybe today's the day that he gets the deuce. Maybe. I'll think about it. But Stewart still looks kind of good for 2 hits. It's just you gotta hope that he goes out there. And I think the other reason why I was potentially taking, was it Nick? No. Forgot why. It had to do with the 3-3-3 thing. Look at Ryan. Okay. 1 single, 1 double. Here too is plus 270. Like your green. Okay, he's technically green outside of the day. He has 3 singles on a day, right? Or is it just, 2 singles and a double? So I wonder if he would actually go out there and actually do it tonight. I don't know. Let me look at O'Neal. Don't want to forget about your boy here. 1 home run, 3 singles. You got 444. 444 slugging too. It's just that you would mainly look for him for a home run, really, to be honest. So I don't even know if he's actually going to produce or not. Yeah, because he's not getting, his is 270 as well. He technically does love hitting against them. Okay, 3 hits. 3 of those games were 2 hits. 2 of those games were 2 hits on a Friday. Friday at home. 3 hits out of that spot. None on the season. Oh, let me look at because you did your thing last night. You had 5 HR. He had 2 hits last night. He has 2 singles, 1 double, and a home run against him. He's struggling against the sinker, right? Yeah, outside of the wall, but the ball, he's still getting like on base against the sinker. Struggles on a Friday. Technically, his only best days are Monday and Tuesdays, so it's just that he produced last night. So I don't know if he would actually. Okay, on a Monday. Every other game, though, he's getting 2 hits. 2 games. Friday at home, getting 2. Okay. Head. 2 and 2. All right, but that was last year. But still, something. It's in the middle. Let's reset that. All right. That was that game. Really couldn't. If anything, Ryan would probably be potential spot. Still Nick. Maybe Spencer. I'm just not sure about Brandon because it just might just be like a one-off thing because he just hasn't been producing here. Like he might get 2 HRR tonight. Maybe 3. I just don't know. Sal's still a look for potential to get 2 hits anyway. I do like his data. It's just that he's a righty versus a righty. And Mitch pitches really well against righties, so that's the only other thing. I forgot about Ellie. I forget about your boy here. 3 games. So he just struggles against him. His line drive is great. It's 40%. So pretty much all his stuff out. Yeah, all of his stuff is green. He's good for HRR. You just have to hope that he produces versus Mitch. You just don't know what kind of spot he's gonna look. His 2 hits are plus 240. 2 games out of the last 10 away games. 3 in the last 10 Fridays. 3 in the last 10 Fridays on the road. So, but on the back end. But that was last year too. That's the only other thing. So basically none on the year on a Friday. It's the only thing that sucks. All right. Let me see something. Now Cade, he's basically 70% strikeout, but 70% hit. He struggles against lefties more so with the slugging and the ISO. Struggles throwing the changeup. Another pitcher that you potentially he might shut down New York. Again, might. No real actual thing. Let me look at Ben Rice for 2. He had 3 last game. Man. I really don't want to take him on another slip. Kind of want to keep him just as a home run in the HRR. So I don't think I could take him for the 2. Let me look at Med here. 2 on a Friday, but he hasn't really produced all year. Well, no, he produced 1. Okay, he has 2 doubles. That's what he has against Cade. So I really think I want to take him for double because of the 46. Okay. So he's not producing much. He might potentially at least get the double, all because of the matchup. Just in general, just off the head-to-head. He just struggles with the batting average. He has no line drive, ground ball 40%. Okay, 444. 1 home run, a triple. Okay, 5 RBIs. Maybe he gets the RBI. Fascinating. This is making me believe that he would potentially get the RBI because the RBI is super low. As far as like it is plus 180, but I feel like that's a low spot because he's not like consistently producing anything HRR wise or anything like that. So that's why I'm just like, I find it fascinating that his RBI is a plus 180. So it kind of makes me feel like he would get the RBI. I don't know if I would see him actually launch one out the park though. Just not sure. So we'll see. Jose. .445. Is he producing at home? Okay, at home. At home, he's producing 2 hits. More recently, 2 and 3. 2 hits, head to head, 1 hit. That's the only thing. Nothing on a Friday at home, which includes on the year. Well, excuse me, that was last year. So 1 hit, 1 single. Who knows? He might still get 2. Might. Was it, huh? Cody. It's just lefty versus lefty, though. That's the thing. He doesn't like lefties. Yeah, he's barely getting singles versus lefties on the year. So that's right, because the Yankees don't really like lefties. That's all I was saying. Povich might shut them down, but I'm still hopeful that Ben can do his thing tonight. Barcelo. Okay, you've been producing just recently. On head. I just don't like the head. Don't like the away spot. Don't like the Friday at all. Okay, you might not get 2. But in the month, last month, he had 3 home runs, but that was more so earlier to mid-month. Plus 380. Rushman has been getting it. 282 for 2 hits. He's 0-3 against your boy. Single, double. Let me look at this score real quick. Still 6-5, bottom of the 8th. Vargas has 5 HRR. Perdomo has 6. Literally only like 4 batters produced for the Diamondbacks. Chicago only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 produced for the Cubbies. Oh man, he did not produce today. Let me look at this real quick. Let me look at his okay, he's hitting great on a Friday versus righties in the 3rd spot. He bats great, batting 1st, 4th, and he hits in the 1st inning, 4th and 5th inning, 6th, 7th inning. So he's producing. So let me see. Again, if you just base it off of this, then you're technically good to take him for 2 hits. Head to head, he's averaging 1, but he still has gotten multiple games where he's gotten 2 hits. On the road, 2 games out of the last 10 road games. On a Friday, only back to back. So it's just more recently he's been producing. Well, I would say on the season, he's actually on the season on the Friday, he's producing. So he's averaging 2, but he's had 3 here. So this is a positive. So I actually do like him for the hits. It's just that, just in general, for the base value for Friday on the road, he hasn't had a 2-hit game yet. So maybe just shy of being a month away, he will actually get 2 hits today. Maybe. The only thing is he struggles to hit the 4-seam and the sweeper. That's the only thing. His data is green, so. But I do sort of kind of like him for 2, so I'll queue him up at least. I really haven't made my final decision on him yet. I don't know. Taylor, would you get 2 hits? No, you don't like your last 10. You only had 2 here. Only 2 on a Friday, 1 on a Friday. 1 on a Friday, none on the road on a Friday. Now you're hitting the 4-seam and the sinker, so that's a positive. You're getting mostly singles. Okay. Nothing. All right. Then to various. Where'd you go, dude? Plus 357. You struggle against the 4-seam and sweeper. So there's potential for this game to be a low-scoring game. Maybe. Because I wasn't sure if I would take my O's for like 5 runs tonight. I'm just not sure if we would actually produce that against Will. I don't know if we can. Because even some of our batters don't have any hits against them, so that's the only thing. Let me reset this. I'm going to move on to the next game. I have technically have 3 batters, but it's just that I really don't. There's just something about Rushman where there's a potential for him to not get the 2, and even Jung. Like Bowers is the one that's standing out the most. Let me see. Okay, you're struggling against righties a little bit. Shane, you're pitching great against everybody. Yandy, nothing. You do love hitting against them. You got 4 games where you had 2 hits. You do love hitting against Robbie. You do hit lefties. You're technically producing with the batting average for the 4-seam, and you're getting on base with the slider. I guess maybe 1 time. No, you had a couple doubles and a single, but that was last year. Okay, let me I just don't know if he would actually produce what I want. 220. That's kind of low. 220. 2 games. You're hitting on a Friday though. That's between this year and last year. 1 game where you had 2 hits on a Friday. Nothing on a Friday this year. Junior. Oops, wrong one. 3, 4 on a Friday. Okay, you have 2 games with 2 hits on Friday. So that's sort of kind of positive. And 1 game on a Friday with 2 hits. But just nothing against. What's your 2 hits? Plus 239. Still feel like possible potential for him to actually get the 2. Bats great on a Friday. Just struggles against lefties. He's batting great, batting second. It's just that more recently you haven't had 2 hits. Every other game you got 1. Fascinating. Just none. Batting great versus lefties, so that's good. But not seeing any value for you, sir. Back to back. No head to head. At home, just 1. On a Friday, none. Which means none at home on a Friday. But you're hitting lefties. 4-seam in the changeup. You're connecting. You don't like the slider. But you're at least getting some singles in the month last month with 2 doubles. Missed out on the doubles. You have no hits on a Friday. Hitting versus lefties. Most of your hits are singles. 2 2-baggers. 1 hit on and batting third though. With the RBI. I don't know. Do I consider this young man for 3 straight games to getting 2 hits? What was his 2 hits again? Plus 453. Ramos. That's the thing. He had 3 last night. Nothing. He hits lefties. He's hitting the 4-seam and the slider. Only 2 on the road. 2 on a Friday. 2 on a Friday on the road. Nothing on the season. But he bats great on a Friday. 2 2-baggers, 1 home run, and the rest are singles. Versus lefties, 4 doubles. 2 doubles and a home run, and 4 singles. He has yet to get back-to-back doubles. Four doubles out of 5. Your boy has been beasting and feasting. Okay, nothing on the road on a Friday, but just in general, base value, specifically on the road, he's been cashing with doubles more recently. So again, maybe you have not. Well, no, you let up a lot of doubles against, 3 doubles against my Pirates. And that's all, just that 1 game. So I don't know, maybe you do take a chance for him to get a double. Like maybe you do take Ramos for a double tonight. Maybe he will get this plus 380, maybe. He might actually do it just because he's been getting the job done. Schmidt thought he was going to get a home run last night. He did not. He had four total bases. He had back-to-back 2 hits, plus 307 for him to get 2 tonight. He's hitting lefties as well. He's at least hitting the four seam, changeup and slider, and curveball, so he's producing something. Line drives 20%, ground ball 6%. He is green all across the board. He produces late game, from what you can tell from the innings. So maybe he still gets 2 hits, but it's later. Again, he gave up doubles on the 19th, but that's it. Didn't do anything in between for last month. So Schmidt's still, literally, both of them are, like, Schmidt's technically, from my perspective, looking like a look for 2 hits. Just don't know about let's see. He's producing on the road. More on the season, he's producing 2 hits on a Friday. And on a Friday on the road. So maybe I do take him for 2 hits. Maybe he does get the 2 hits tonight. Because you only just need him to get a couple of singles and you're good. Singles are really not. So this is potential. This could be more of the risky spot too. So let me cue him up because I might take him for two hits tonight. Look at Chapman. Okay. 4 2 hits on the road on the year. 3 on a Friday. 2 on a Friday this year. And then 2-0 as well on a Friday. Maybe he has hit 2 doubles last month. He bats great on a Friday per his batting average. Just struggles batting second. Okay. So currently, like I said, Bauer's already took for 2 hits. Still might take a chance on Rushman. I got Schmidt. Really liking, still liking Schmidt. It's just that one spot. Okay, Sosa maybe. Hold on. You're struggling against lefties. Perez is struggling versus righties, but he still struggles mostly against lefties though. It's just the WOBA and the ISO I'd be more concerned about because I'm looking for batters to get on base, so then that can produce runs and HRRs. So you're struggling against lefties. We just brought up Edwards because Edwards hit a home run on that one spot. He has 1 hit against Zach, but he's hitting righties outside the ISO. Okay, producing versus the four seam. Look at that. 3-3-3 for both the curveball and the splitter. 4-4-4 for the cutter. A lot of singles, some doubles, a little bit. A couple extra doubles. So I think he finally kind of woke up a little bit. Yeah, just a little bit. Getting some HRR. Because remember, I kept telling y'all that he is a HRR cat. It's just the spot. He has to be in the right spot. 3 hits. 3 at home. Okay, he's producing between this year and last year. And Fridays at home, well, Fridays in general, 3 of the last 5, he's had 2. And then Fridays at home, he's 1 and 2. Last Friday he had 7. He had on the 17th he had 2 hits. So maybe he will get 2 hits tonight. Maybe, potential, possibly. I just don't know if he'll actually still do it though. Still not ready to look Stowers' way, really being honest. Okay, you're positive against Zach. 2 baggers and 3 singles. You're hitting lefties. Okay, you're hitting the sinker and the 4-seam and the sweeper technically, so you're producing. Hitting on Friday, hitting versus righties, hitting, batting third. I actually really like his dad. Him to get 2 is plus 240. He's only had 2 though in the last 10. 3 in the last 10, but that was more on the back end. Friday, he is okay. Head to head, he has 1. Back to back Fridays, he had 3. Plus 240 for 2. And again, he's positive against Zach. 444 batting average. Positive here. High potential. I might take him. Let me cue him up. I'm actually liking his data. So, and then let me look at Hicks. Hicks back to back. Truly upset that I missed out on him going back because he was in the weak spot here on the 27th. If I remember correctly, he was not in the weak spot 2 days ago. Or maybe it was 2 days ago. Either one. But one of these, he was not in the weak spot, and he went. So it was this day because the following day, I remember I was like, oh, he's not in the weak spot, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if he would go, and he actually went. So I don't know if he would actually, I don't know if he would get 2. Okay, you're producing at home. Not producing on a Friday. Not producing at all. So I don't know. If anything, you'd probably potentially look at him for 2 total base, maybe. Maybe he'll get it's a plus 195. Maybe he'll get that. Maybe he'll get 2 or 3 HRR potential. I would at least take him for 2 at his plus 110. Good value. He at least might produce that. But again, Zach could potentially shut this squad down. It's just that he struggles against lefty batters. That's the only thing. He has allowed some teams to hit, right? And Marlins have been sort of kind of producing runs more recently. So it's like maybe they've kind of woken up, because the last few games they've actually gotten like 5 runs or higher. I think they won 1 or 2 major games. So maybe. Sosa. Let me look at Sosa because he's technically fully green. 2 hits in the last 10. He's hitting righties. He's hitting everything. Just his ISO is the only thing that's a concern. Getting some singles too. Only 2 doubles in the last 10. Striking out 50%. Hasn't producing HRR. He's getting alright, so he's getting a hit. So if you wanted to even just take him for 1 hit, you could do that. It's minus 130. Super juice. I don't know if he would go yard though. 2 hits on the road. 1 hit on the Friday, which means none on the Friday. So I really don't like Sosa. Justin, nothing. He's hitting righties though. It's hitting the 4-seam. Maybe you could take him for a single because he's more recently been. That he had 3 singles, son. Only 1 hit on a Friday. That was a triple. Okay. I at least had to look his way because he was a little green there. Harper went back to back. He's hit 3 home runs in the last 5. I don't know if he actually, again, there's potential that could. His home runs were, what was a slider, changeup. So he's been more producing against those. They get a four-seamer here. Oh, that was last year. So just this year, 2 home runs off a changer, a slider, and a couple of sliders. So he's producing on those ones, but he's not throwing the changeup that much. So I don't know if he would actually get 2 hits. Nothing on the road. Only 1 on the Fridays. Okay. But that was last year, though. Nothing this year for Friday on the road. So I don't really like Schwarber. Harper, Cats are still waiting for him to send one out the park. Plus 450. 1 hit against Yuri. He's hitting the 4-seam slider. Changeup. He's hitting everything, basically, per his batting average. What is his 2? Plus 270. 2. He's averaging 1. He hit a few last year against them. 2 on the road. Okay, he loves hitting on a Friday. I like that much. 3 and 1 on a Friday with 2 hits. I like this much. That's good. 2 on a Friday against them last year. So then 1 and 1 on a Friday this year on the road. So maybe, what's his 2 total base? Plus 135. I don't know. Maybe the books believe that he may not, because he only has 1 hit and 9 at bats. And that was, what, a single? So maybe potential. Might. I already got Brandon Marsh. I really don't think I want to take him again. Don't like his data for the stuff. Three. 2 on a Friday. 2 on a Friday on the road. Nothing on the road. Nothing on the road on a Friday. It's just that he is green, except for the day. And batting 4th. But I still took a chance on him for the 3 HRR tonight, because I kind of feel like he can still at least produce that. Maybe Harper. Now, Jordan went last night. He has 4-2 hits. Against them, he's getting 2 hits. He's averaging 2, so that's good. In the series this year, he's 3-0 against them with 2, so I like that. It's plus 177.2. I actually like the value. He's hitting lefties. Hitting the sinker and the slider. Struggling against the 4-seam, though. He's hitting up on the road at night, on the day, versus lefties, and batting second. So maybe he's still, maybe he might produce 2. Because again, I'm just solely basing it off of the, the versus spot. On the road, he's hitting every time he gets it, he's getting 2. So that's good. Yeah, every time he's getting 1 on the road, he's getting 3 straight Fridays. He's got 2. Okay. But on the road on a Friday, he is 1 and 1. So, but I do like him for 2. I actually do like him for 2. So that I actually like all of that. I think we're actually good with what we got. So I already took Bowers. Actually, I apologize, got the wrong thing. I don't know why I took 2 total base. I did not mean to do that. There we go. So I think for sure I'm going to take Alvarez for 2 hits. And I got a choice to make. Do I take Rushman, Jung, or Harper? Because Alvarez is going to be the lowest out of the 3, and then Jung would be the second lowest. I think only based off of him because of his head-to-head. And the fact that he was getting it the more recent Fridays on the road, but he's 1-1 against them. Rushman was smacking him more recently, but he only has 2 on the road. Back to back on a Friday. Nothing on a Friday on the road on the year. Head to head. Anytime he does get the hits, he's getting 2. Schmidt, back to back 2. On the road, it's decent enough. On a Friday, okay-ish. 2-2 on a Friday. Just more recently, 2-2. I mean 2-0 on a Friday. I think that's the reason why I base it off of him. But again, I'm just kind of curious if Shane is gonna give up anything. That's the only question that I have. KC just oh. I didn't. Did I like Ramos or did I not like Ramos? 268. Only 3 games on the year. 2 this year. 2 on the road. Yeah, I don't think I'm really like. I think Schmidt's the only one that I was really liking for 2. So it's the head-to-head for him too. He actually does hit on a Friday. At home he hits on a Friday. 1 and 2. Kind of wondering if he would actually get a 2-hitter. Maybe I take you instead. That's 220. So maybe I do. So I already got Bowers. So how about I do Bowers, Alvarez, and Yandy for 2? Because Harper could still potentially still get 2 hits. It's just like I said, on Fridays he's doing his thing. More recently on a Friday he was doing his thing, but he's only 1 and 2 as well. But he's green on the day, so maybe he'll like maybe you just take him for 2 total. I mean 2 hits on on a straight bet for the 270. Maybe he'll get it. But I'm gonna go with because I already got Bowers. I'm gonna go with Alvarez and Yandy for 2. Oh, which one did I? Hold on, was it okay, BetMGM. Because also 2 Yandys on BetMGM, so I'll just do Yandy. Oh, they got Bowers over there. Logging in the BetMGM. And actually, let me screenshot. So who would be first outside of Bowers? Who would be? So it would be Alvarez. Okay, so I gotta get Alvarez over on DraftKings because I'm single betting this one. So the better value is over on DraftKings. Houston. Okay, it's no longer a plus 177 on DraftKings. It's plus 172. Valued it down just a little bit, but that's okay. It's still above 170, so I'll still take that. Oh shoot! Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can get that back. That was my fault. I don't know why it had me pick 2 players. I'm like, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. So Alvarez, 2 hits, plus 172. Like I said, small little dip from the 177, and then Yandy for the 2 hits for plus 120. Plus 220 for Tampa. Plus 220. Oops. And then I will now parlay this one. Bowers is first. We'll go back to Bowers tonight, should I say? Because he's producing. Plus 300 for 2. Jordan on BetMGM is a plus 145 instead of a plus 177, which is fine. And excuse me. Yandy plus 220. So this is a plus 36. I don't think. Oh yeah, they did. They gave me. Oh, hold on. Yeah, they did. They gave me a booster. So I boosted it up. Let me throw this 5. There we go. There we are. Screenshot. Confirm. And I'm sending this to the Discord and WAP now. see if this will come through. So what is it? Bowers, Alvarez, Diaz, is it Diaz? So what do you think we should do about it? Diaz. I gotta watch Blue Streak again. Oh, that's what I was quoting. Martin Lawrence. One of his most hilarious films of all time. And as I always say, whatever you do, you're gonna tell my slips, single bet everything, or at least most of it. Don't or even round robin if you're not gonna single bet everything, because a lot of times I do oh shoot, I keep doing that every time we get rid of this dog. Posting the wrong joint. The wrong one. Make sure that this is the right one. There we go. Because I'm in another Discord and I keep accidentally posting something on the wrong joint. Oh, what happened? Did we get tagged on something on? Maybe it's just Bobby. Okay. All right. Posting this in the put it in the page. All right. We did good. This is good. This is good right here. I like it. I'm probably still going to single bet Soto for the double. Really like the values. Plus 400. More than likely going to take Lau for the single bet. For him to get a single. Plus 115. Maybe I just take all the hits and I parlay those. Like literally just take everybody for a hit. All the cats that I got on here for 2. Maybe I put them on what's that, 6, 7? What's that, 7 batters to get a hit? Maybe I do that. And that way, maybe they all get the hit. Maybe. Now, if you want to take all of this and put this on one slip, it's a, what is that, a plus 9, 6, 6, 3, 2, 9, 8 over on BetMGM. Maybe you do that. If you don't got that, you got DraftKings, FanDuel, whichever, or Scamble, whichever one. You put all this on a ticket, 10-legger. Maybe you round robin the 10-legger and they all go out there and produce for you. Or you just, maybe, I don't know, maybe you do 2 HRR for all of them. Maybe they all go out there and get it that way. I don't think I have, I don't know. I don't think any of these are in the same game. I don't think so. Could be wrong. But either way, these are the picks, most of them that I like. At least there's a couple of them I'm kind of just like iffy about, but it is what it is. But I'm about to be out because I gotta go eat dinner and I gotta just enjoy the rest of my evening, rest up these old bones of mine before I gotta go back to work tomorrow. So let me see real quick. Tomorrow, that's right, it's Saturday. I don't know why I was thinking tomorrow was a regular day. So I might stream after work tomorrow. There's 2, 4, 6. There's 7 games tomorrow in the evening and at night that we could still potentially find some stuff. So it just depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow. Because there's early games. There's like 6, 7 early games tomorrow. Because by the time I get home and like fully getting ready to just like relax, is going to be in and around the time that the first those 4 o'clock games are going to be starting. Pretty much the back half of the early games. So So we'll see. But just trying to enjoy my day off. I'm just like super tired today. Really was just like just chilling. Really couldn't do much. I did go out, but it was just a quick run to the store to get some items that I needed for home. And then I was just like chilling and just dozing off a lot. Just like, man, I'm just tired today. But either way, enough of my rambling. Y'all stay safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your family, friends, and loved ones. Be kind to one another, because kindness is what I believe can truly, truly rule the world. But this place is a dark place to live in. Technically always has been. But either way, I will hopefully talk to you all tomorrow. Stay safe, stay humble. I'll holler at y'all later, guys. Peace.